Lily's not hard to take care of. She's just like a normal baby. Huh? She's like normal. It's so different than being in the hospital. I like doing it myself. I'd rather do it than the nurse do it. Everything. I put in the trach, I do the trach change, I do everything. She's a little diva. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Lily's dad has not been here. I'm not embarrassed. It's just, like, I don't know, it's hard. But it's not embarrassing. I'm not the only woman in the world, That's not embarrassing. Because I'm doing what I need to do for my daughter. I'm very grateful to be able to live with my parents. They're not like complicated, We've always lived together, so. Bye. Like she has so much attention from them.
Thank you for calling surgery to receive your arrival time. Arrival times are available.
Having a plastic surgery would be the next step for her lip to be closed.
The patient's last name?
Yes, it's Flores, Flores, Lily, Lilly.
And are you mom?
Yes. Just nervous to see how she's gonna look. Like every day I try to kind of pinch her lips to see what am I gonna see. But, I just don't know. I actually am scared of her having the surgery and I guess looking normal. I've been here before for her last surgery. I'm scared of the unknown. And it just makes me a little nervous. When I look at her, I just see it like a normal baby. I don't see that difference. I see her beautiful now, so.
Some parents think more ahead to the future and where their kid is going to be in school and society, how other people are going to look at them. Others see them in a way that they're beautiful the way they are and don't even see these differences that we might call anomalies or deformities. And they love them to death, and then, they bond with them. So then you come down the road to surgery to repair it. And we've had, some families where they want their child back the way they were, not with the repaired lips. So it is an interesting phenomena.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Things are going all right? Okay, excellent. Hi, sweetie. So we talked to Dr. Jackson. And we've got our plan. We're going to take a look together at the anatomy that's on the inside.
Okay.
And then from my perspective, with regards to the trach, we need to see how things are right below the vocal cords in that area called the subglottis. And last time I saw it was very inflamed, and so today I'd like to see, is that inflammation going down or is it progressing? But that'll give us a better idea overall about what to do with the trach and that sort of thing.
It's exciting. I think that's my most anxious part.
I know.
Like, what's going on?
Hi, sweetie.
I'm hoping that they would see less scar tissue and less swelling. And that would mean she'll have the trach out pretty soon.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later, okay?
Okay, thank you.
When you first start talking about trachs with parents, one of the first questions they ask you is this a permanent thing? I think having a trach is a very life-altering point in people's lives. You have to constantly supervise them, do the changes, do the suctioning of the trach. But if the trach gets plugged, if the trach falls out and they can't put it back in, it can be something that can lead to very serious consequences. It could be brain injury from not getting oxygen to the brain, or it can unfortunately even be death. And so my heart goes out to them.
Okay, you and Elmo can read together.
There you go, get your mom. Okay, you ready? See you later, okay? See you later, baby. I love you. Okay, Lily. Bye, Mama. I'll see you later, okay? You'll be okay. Okay. Bye. Yeah, we'll take good care of her. Okay.
No known allergies. 6.7 kilos. All right.
All right, so those are the key points here. Thins out here. What we do is use the anatomy of the normal side and measurements from that normal anatomy to figure out how to reconstruct the right side. So basically, from the midline, take measurements to the corner on the normal side, and then that determines where the new corner is going to be on the abnormal side. Extend it a little further on both. So that's our new line, is this flap. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're here.
Okay.
So let's do our bronchoscopy now. So maybe she has less swelling than she did before. That would be great. And here's subglottis. Is the video on?
Yes.
Yeah, that's tight. Can you take the endotracheal tube out, please? It looks like we have a bit of congenital subglottic stenosis. A bit more inflamed down here. Your vocal cords. I'm a little worried about how narrow it is there. I think it complicates getting that trach out at this point. All right, thanks. All done. This is the area of concern. That's the subglottis, and it should be more circular. It may not be enough for Lily to be able to breathe through without a tracheotomy, and that's what I'm worried about. It's difficult news. It's difficult news.
I knew at that point, as soon as I saw that narrowing and the fact that it was there to stay, that it was going to change Leslie's life. It was going to change Lily's life in the immediate few years, at least. It's very hard to give this kind of news to parents.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
All done, okay? All right, so looking through these pictures, this is her airway starting at the top and going.
I just try to remember that I'm a parent too, and what's the best way to kind of convey the message there, and so I try to put myself in their shoes.
The area I'm concerned about is this area here. It's the area right below the vocal cords. Now, compared to the last time I saw her airway, it looks much less inflamed in this region. Okay, so that's good.
Yes.
The thing I'm concerned about, though, is if you look at this, it looks very narrow. It's not completely closed off, but there's definitely some stenosis or narrowing that's there, okay? And I think that's going to be our major hurdle, really, in terms of trying to take the trach out.
Okay.
I know that's a big question in your mind.
Yes, yes.
And I think it's going to be a tough question to answer right now.
Okay.
But I think another little hurdle here.
Yes. And then-
considering everything she's been through.
I mean,
you know? So
that's
we'll
definitely-
exactly.
No, it sounds very, I think that she's going to be okay.
Yeah, I think she's going to do okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure,
Thank you.
right? Take care. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
all done from my standpoint. She still has her tubes left to go. Here's what she
Oh
looks
my
like.
god. What is this stuff in her eyes?
Oh, that's just tape. Don't look at her eyes.
Oh my God.
She got a wax?
So this side is a little, I made it a little longer, just because it's still shifted. You know how her
I
gums are
see.
shifted? But I think as the tension of the closure will help remodel that also. So everything went well. We repaired the muscle, we repaired, took out some of the extra skin that was there.
Oh, you took some skin out.
The inside, so we had to
Inside.
close it. There was extra, so that just comes
Yeah,
out.
because I
with
could
it.
see that.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know you guys were gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's great though. Thank
All right, I'll check on you later.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How exciting. Salió bien.
Yeah.
Todo salió bien. It looks good.
Está casi al final, you know?
That's okay, Mom. I'm not crying. No.
Very. Thank you, God.
It's okay, Mom. Todo salió bien, okay? Yeah, no crying. Ai, mamãe. Que paixão, princesa preciosa. Yeah, mami, todo va a pasar, okay? I love you, honey.
She'll still be a little bit kind of groggy for probably at least another hour or so.
Okay, and then what kind of pain medicine is she receiving?
She's in order for oxycodone, and I'm going to give her a dose of that.
Yeah, she's very active now.
Okay, what's wrong? She's using some morphine, right?
Okay, though. Okay, I know, babe. I know. She is mad. You are mad. Just waiting for this. I can give her some morphine. It'll help with the pain. Should help calm her down a little bit. Yeah. Just a little
This is
bit.
like cute.
It almost seems like she just wants to have free range of motion. Like, I don't want to irritate her more by holding her down. Okay. Just have to go in over a few minutes, so it's just gonna.
Oh, yeah, Lily.
He's finally.
Yeah, I think
Morphine's.
everything will be okay. She's out.
Yeah.